Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Wahiba Rahman with the news. First, the UP headlines. Cabinet members pay homage at the portrait of Bangabandhu and National Mausoleum. Determination expressed to implement election manifesto. New ministers take charge. Home Minister announces to continue zero tolerance against drug and terrorism. And garments workers blockade road at Savar demanding salary hike. More than 50 people, including police, injured in clashes. Now on to the details. Members of the new cabinet, including Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, have paid homage at the portrait of Bangabandhu at Dhanmondi Road number 32 and the National Mausoleum at Savar. Talking to newsmen at Dhanmondi, Awami League General Secretary Ubaidul Qadir said the new minister would work by giving preference to the people's interest. Later, the ministers expressed their determination to work for the people and implement the Awami League election manifesto. At Savar National Mausoleum, the Prime Minister stood in solemn silence for some time and paid homage to the war heroes. She also signed the visitors' book kept there. Later, tributes were offered on behalf of the Housing and Public Works Ministry. Members of the newly formed cabinet formally took office at the Secretariat this morning. They mostly spent of the day receiving facilitation and critics given by different departments and agencies, as well as exchanging pleasantries. At this time, Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal said the government would continue to maintain zero tolerance in curbing terrorism, militancy and drug menace. Health Minister Jahid Malik said 100-bed cancer hospitals would be set up at divisional level and 10,000 doctors appointed by soon. Meanwhile, Agriculture Minister Dr. Abdul Razak has said efforts would be geared up to ensure food security in the next 5 years. BNP Secretary General Mr. Fakhru Islam Alamgir has claimed that the people have rejected the government formed through an election that snatched away people's right to franchisee. Talking to newsmen at party central office, he said BNP would continue movement in establishing the rights of the people. Election Commissioner Mahbub Talukdar has reiterated that participatory election does not necessarily mean that it is fair. He said this in a written statement at a press conference held at the Election Commission. Earlier on the 3rd of January, he said that the nation has been presented with a participatory election. The Election Commission said he made the statement out of good gesture, which might have created confusion. Inspector General of Police Muhammad Javed Patwari has claimed that there were less violence during the parliament election as the law enforcing agencies took it as a challenge to maintain law and order. He said this at a cultural function organized by Bangladesh Police at Rajarbagh marking the new year. The IG of Police thanked each member of the force for helping to complete the national election peacefully. He praised private satellite TV channel ATN Bangla for telecasting the program live. Now news from abroad. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has arrived in Beijing for an unannounced visit at the invitation of Chinese President Xi Jinping. Kim will be in China until 10th of January with his wife. The visit comes amid reports that negotiations are underway for a second summit between Kim and U.S. President Donald Trump. The two met last June, the first such meeting for a sitting U.S. president. And that's the end of this bulletin. To view ATN Bangla News, browse www.youtube.com/ATNTube News. Subscribe and remain with ATN Bangla. Allah Hafiz.